to One Piece of Advice, brought to you by EEleaders.com, a ministry to encourage and equip church leaders.
Hey, my name is Cody King. I'm the pastor of Redemption Calvary, which is in Commerce City, Colorado. It's a suburb of Denver. And one piece of advice that I would give is from Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, which says, "And let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we'll reap a harvest if we do not lose heart." The whole heart behind this and the whole idea behind this is just don't give up. That there's a season for planting, there's a season for reaping, and they're not the same season. And so you've got to be willing to understand that the season I find myself in is not where I'm going to be in the future. Essentially, we tend to underestimate what we can do in the long term and overestimate what we can do in the short term. I think I'm going to be able to do something greater right here, right now, than I probably am going to be able to do. And I underestimate what a lifelong faithfulness looks like. And so if you really want to see God use you in the ministry He's called you to, in the context He's given you, in the things and the gifts that He's given you to perform, then you need to think long term, long view, not just right here, right now, but in the future. It's going to get hard. That's just the truth. And the reality is that there's a real enemy who really hates you. He wants to get you to quit. And if he does, then you're never used for the things that God wants to use you for. And so I just want to encourage you, don't quit. It's going to get hard. You're going to get discouraged. There's going to be people against you. You maybe even have people who are around you, and they're going to quit, and that's going to tempt you to quit. I know for me, I had a guy that was trying to help me in planting our church, a Marine that was deployed multiple times overseas in combat zones. And he came to me and told me, this is too hard. Church planting's hard. Ministry is difficult. It's going to be hard. And if you're not leaning into Jesus and the resources that He has, you're going to fall short. So trust Jesus and just don't quit.